If a supplier tells you RFID, barcode, or Bluetooth is simply the best warehouse tracking technology, be careful. They may be starting with the product they sell rather than the problem you need to solve. The wrong choice can mean unnecessary infrastructure, continuing manual work, or a system that still cannot tell you where an asset is. The decision becomes clearer when you separate three different needs. Do you only need to identify an item? Do you need proof that it crossed a defined checkpoint? Or do you need continuing location visibility across a site? Barcode, passive RFID, and Bluetooth Low Energy answer those questions differently. Start with barcode. It is inexpensive, familiar, and often entirely adequate. A worker points a scanner at one visible code and records one item at a time. That makes barcode a good fit for lower volume processes, item level identification, and operations where a deliberate manual scan is already part of the workflow. Its weakness is also obvious. The code needs line of sight, it can become dirty or damaged, and the process depends on somebody completing the scan. If labor or missed scans are the real problem, a cheap label may create an expensive workflow. Passive RFID removes the need to see and scan every label individually. A reader can detect multiple suitable tags within its effective read zone, making RFID valuable at dock doors, portals, and other controlled choke points. But this distinction matters. Passive RFID does not automatically provide continuous real-time location. It tells you that an asset was read in a particular zone at a particular time. Between reader zones, its location may be unknown. So if a dashboard says an asset was last seen at dispatch door 3, that is a checkpoint event, not proof of where it is right now. Metal also changes the RFID conversation. Standard tags can suffer when attached directly to metal because the surface affects the antenna. Specialist on-metal tags use designs that help isolate the antenna, but they normally cost more and still require placement and read testing on the actual cage, tool, machine, or container. Never approve a large rollout based only on a desktop specification. Bluetooth Low Energy, or BLE, uses powered tags that transmit at configured intervals. Receivers might be fixed gateways, vehicle-mounted devices, phones, or another compatible network. With appropriate coverage, BLE can give more regular zone or location updates as reusable assets move around a warehouse, yard, or wider operational network. That makes it attractive for pallets, cages, kegs, tools, and returnable packaging where search time and asset loss matter. But BLE is not magic, and it is not automatically real time. Update frequency, receiver coverage, radio conditions, battery settings, and the location method all affect what the user sees. A BLE proposal should include a coverage design, not just a tag specification. Compare the whole system rather than the tag price. Barcode may need handheld devices and continuing labor. RFID may need readers, antennas, power, networking, mounting, and careful tuning at every required read zone. BLE may reduce the need for a portal at every doorway, but it still needs a receiver network and a plan for connectivity, batteries, and maintenance. Add installation, integration, support, and operational disruption before comparing total cost of ownership. The hardware is only one layer. A barcode scan, RFID read, or BLE observation is simply an event. A warehouse management system or asset visibility platform must connect that event to an asset, location, and workflow. That is what creates a useful outcome. A missing cage alert, a dwell time report, confirmation of dispatch, or a task for an operator. If nobody can act on the data, generating more data will not fix the process. Use 5 questions. First, do you need manual identification, checkpoint confirmation, or continuing location? Second, where can you realistically install and support readers or receivers? Third, what are the asset value, volume, and cost of loss or search time? Fourth, are metal, liquids, dense storage, or other difficult radio conditions involved? And fifth, which system will interpret the events and trigger action? Those answers usually narrow the choice faster than a long feature comparison. The final answer may be more than one technology. A warehouse can keep barcode at item level, use RFID for high-throughput dock confirmation, and BLE for reusable assets that need broader visibility. The goal is not to crown a winner. It is to design the least complicated system that delivers the operational outcome. You can read the full comparison through the link below. If you are evaluating a real warehouse use case, strategic tracking can help qualify the requirement before you commit to a vendor or deployment.